rolling?
We're rolling.
Alrighty. We're rolling. Sharp Customs. Eh? We got Mad Max in the house. I was just checking out the fire. The fire, we got it quite nice in here. I have yet to turn on the gas furnace here in the shop. Because I actually tried to fire it up. It's not working properly. Look at, hey, he's on to me. He's on to me. I got some treats. Hey, I got some treats in my pocket. They're actually salmon treats. Max, come here, come here, come here, come here. He loves to be on camera. Kinda. Only when he's getting fed. Yeah, we get the... We need some more wood, but we're gonna shoot the video before I go out and get another load of wood. It's quite tropical. That's what I call it. I call it tropical. It's, you know, we're probably over 70 degrees here in the shop. It's kind of nice. The dog is looking at the camera girls because I don't know if she's got treats in her pocket.
Yep.
But we always do this. Yep, we always do this when Max is in the house. We have a few treats here and there because, you know, he's not always, I don't know how to say it. He's not always compliable. Let's just put it that way. Are you a good boy? Are you good? Sit. 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 Oh, you're such a good boy. Oh, yes, you are such a good boy. You're so smart. Yes, you are. You're so smart. I don't like to do that to my dogs because I don't feel that they are, you know, they're not circus animals. The whole shaking the paw, roll over, all that's not what I have a dog for. I don't have a dog for that, even though he does it. He does it because everybody else, you know, my visitors that come here to Sharp Customs, you know, they do it. And it's like, I do it. I don't always do it, you know. I don't always do it, but he's a good boy. Are you a good boy? Yes, you are. He is he's such a smart dog. That's what I'm going to say. He is so clever. Not even a year old. You know, he won't be a year old till January. But, hey. Let's go on with the video. It's not really about the dog, is it? Is it? It's not about the dog. Here we have this, yes, I'm sorry. I'm going to do some airbrushing. I promise. My next couple of videos after this one, you can hear the camera girl coughing. We're getting over the flu bug, you know. I'm a day or two ahead of the camera girl. Cough it up, honey. Cough it up. Don't worry about it. Cough it up. Get it out. I'm a couple days ahead of her from when she got it. Maybe you want to take a drink of beer. Maybe you should go get one. Maybe you should go grab one. I'm gonna follow. She's grabbing a beer out of the fridge, and god damn it, if she's gonna grab one out of the fridge, I'm get this dog dish in my way. I don't care. Okay? I'm get that into you, honey. Damn it, get it into you. I'm a case drinker. I don't mind them straight out of the case. I don't like my beers refrigerated. They're too damn cold. And they take me too long to drink. That's why I'm a case drinker. I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks. Damn it! I don't care. Is that better? Is that better? Are you okay? Okay? I'm just wondering if we need to pause or we need to take a break. Okay, we're gonna move on. I got my bevy. That's a nice looking V8 in front of the 34. No, god damn it, it's not a V8. This is a V8. There we go. That's sexy. That is sexy. I have had so many requests, you know, for my fakey engines. I'm gonna set it on the bench here, and yeah, camera girl's like, "Oh, you should clean the bench." And it's like, no, this is my messy bench, man. This is what it is. You know, we got the empty cans, we got the ashtray, we got the darts. You know, we got the precision tools and the wrenches and the knives. Who cares? Who cares? That's my bench. That's my workbench, man. It's always messy. I don't care. So as you can see, the 34. This is what I want to. This is what I wanted to concentrate on. I'm gonna put this down. And I know I'm quarter scale obsessed. To all my airbrush followers, I'm telling you right now, I've got some new upcoming stuff for some airbrushing tips, tricks, whatnot, and I'm gonna get to that. Tonight's video, though, is about the 34 coupe. We don't have it sitting on the chassis. As you can see, we got some lines here. Oh, it's a roadster. No, because I actually did a chop job on this particular one, and as you can see, it actually fits. It lines up. It lines up pretty good side to side. You know, a little manipulation, a little bit of bondo, a little finesse. Now we are a little shy. We're a little shy at the back. And that's where we're going to have to do a cross cut. So we're going to do a cross cut here. My idea, though, is I'm going to do this like a key cut. I don't know if that's the proper analogy, but I'm going to come across, I'm going to go square like this, like that, over to this side, and that way when I spread it, this piece and the key will still be kind of touching so that I can hot glue them, you know, kind of to keep the two pieces together. And when you move this back to join up, you move it back to join up this joint right here. As you can see, there's still a little bit of a gap in the back here. Now you can force it. You can actually pull it out to meet that. So I'm not really sure where I'm gonna go. I was thinking I could do like a cut like this, and I could pull that back, kind of glue it in place, you know, refiberglass it, and then to have another little seam back here. But I'm almost thinking that you know, I can just kind of force it. I can just force it into place, put some fillers, you know, do some sanding. But while I was chopping this, believe it or not, while I was chopping this, I had some other ideas that kind of came over me, because I know that in the quarter scale market, the 1934 coupe, as far as I know, or as far as I've seen, is kind of the only option that you can kind of get your hands on. Okay, and I was looking at this after I chopped the roof, and I was like, wow, there's other options that I could create just you know, just from this model. My number one go-to, my father has a sedan, okay, a coach sedan, and I was like, wow, you could, you know, you could almost take this, you could take the roof, you know, you could move it back here, and you could almost make a, you know, you have to picture the front of this there, take another roof piece, move it back, and you could almost create a coach or a sedan, you know, whatever you want to call it. Or hey, let's throw the roof away. Let's throw the roof away. You could create a cabriolet, a roadster, you know. You could do one open, you know, cut the rest of this off, you know, trim it out, put a windshield, you get yourself a cabriolet. You can make a rag top for it. The options are, you know, the options are kind of endless to me. Now, this is a 34. I was also thinking, well, hey, let's take it a step forward. I could take a big old section out of the door. I could pull the back of this forward. I could cut this whole back section off of the car. I could put some foam in there, whether it be you know, polyurethane foam, the same as how I did my Chevy truck, or spray foam, doesn't matter, it's the same shit, it's polyurethane foam. And I could curve it, but I could make it smaller, like a truck cab, and then I could make a square bed of a truck. So the options with this are kind of endless. Kind of what I envision, the way I can slice and dice this particular body. And I was just thinking that it was so cool that, you know, it came up with all these ideas, and I get it, man. It's all about slicing and dicing the fiberglass, but I have the molds. I have the molds, all the little bits and pieces that I need to, you know, finish and fit. You know, I've already made new molds of this body before I chopped it, you know, and if I was to make a truck cab, 34 style truck cab, you know, I could make molds from that too. You know, I can make the bed, you know, little square box. I can make the bed, make molds of it. I mean, it's just so easy. I mean, I just had all these ideas when I chopped this roof flow through me, and I was like, wow, man, you know, like, all this stuff is it's not available in the quarter scale industry. Like, why don't I try and make some new models? Another one, probably my most favorite was, why not make the door, why not bring this trim, why not bring it forward, make the door smaller, you know, keep the roof length, keep the roof length, but why not put a fifth window here on both sides? Why not make make it a 5-window coupe. And I've got the molds to create all these little shapes. It would be, I'm not saying it's easy, it's work, you know, it's work. But I could turn this model by shortening up the door, because let's face it, the 5-window coupe has a much smaller door, and then I could recreate a little window back here. I could recreate that window with all these moldings and these trims, you know, with the molds that I have. I could recreate that little window with the same, you know, the same everything. And it was like, I got looking at it and I was like, yeah, you know, none of that stuff exists. The 34 is the only body style in quarter scale that I seen, and it was like, right away I was like, oh man, I could cut and slice and dice, and there's so many directions that I can go just with this one piece. I could create older models. You know, the firewall, this firewall shape is it's indicative. Oh, check that word out, eh? It is indicative to the 1934 coupe, but you could slice it and dice it more square. You'd have to change some trim lines and stuff like that, but you could slice it down flat. You could get rid of this dog leg, you slice it down flat, and you know, like I say, you could change a few little trim lines, and next thing you know, now you're into the older school coupes. Now you're into you know, 28, 29, 30. Oh, the roof. Oh, you're gonna say, oh yeah, but the roof, the front of the roof is, you know, it's curved. It's technically 33, 34 style. But it's like, that would not be so hard to just square off. That would make it, you know, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. You just square it off. You could change it. I could change it so easily to create a different style. I could use fiberglass filler, I could use Bondo filler, I could change this style, like, so easily. Put it this way, you know, Sharp Customs. Whatever, you know, I did that Chevy pickup. I did that from scratch. I carved that out of foam and some wood. So to manipulate a body that I already have right in front of me is so much easier and so much less time consuming, let's just say. Yeah, the possibilities with this are kind of endless. But look at that. So I took almost an inch out of this roof, which results, if you quarter it down, which I think this body was already, so if you look at the one up there on the shelf, I already think that roof has already had a slight chop job, because when I look at original 1934 coupes, the side window is bigger than that. It's much taller. So I think when WCM, and yeah, I'm going to put it out there. WCM, I think when they created their bodies back in the day, they put a slight chop job, into the roof. And I've taken it a step further because I want this particular model to look a little wilder. It actually looks pretty good sitting on the chassis, tires up high, body sitting low, asphalt scraper. That's what I call them, asphalt scraper. You watched the last video, you got to see that 34 right there. You got to see that thing. That thing, oh man, I didn't say enough. I didn't say enough in the video. That thing handled so nice. And I'm going to tell you why it handled so nice. Okay? I couldn't do donuts with it. I wanted to do donuts. I'm going to have to take it into the dirt, I think, to do donuts. Yeah, as far as the, a lot of people questioned, oh, well, the motor, maybe you need a better tuned pipe, all that stuff. No, I'm not changing anything on that car because that car runs so nice. That's kind of how I wanted it to react. If I wanted it to do donuts, I'd take it in the dirt. If I wanted a better tuned pipe, I'd put a better tuned pipe. But I don't want that car to be loud. I want that car runs so nice, it tracks so nice, it doesn't scrub, it doesn't push, it works exactly, that's what I'm going to say, it works exactly the way I want it to for the person who is going to own that car. That's what I wanted. I don't want it loud, I don't want it obnoxious, I want it to drive nice, which it does. Doesn't scrub, doesn't push, doesn't roll over. Hey, it doesn't roll over like the Chevy pickup did. You got to watch it, man. You watched it. That thing, it's perfect. That's all I'm going to say. It's perfect. And once I get it all painted and finished, and it gets off to its new owner across the pond, it's perfect. He doesn't even know how I'm painting it yet. I don't even know how I'm painting it yet. We're just gonna leave it up there, and we're gonna wait and see what transpires. This one though, this one's gonna be mean. It's gonna be low. As much as I would like to make it do wheel stands, which that's one of my, I have this thing in my head, and I'm telling you, I am going to make this car do wheel stands. One way or the other, it's going to pull the front wheels. Maybe not with that motor. Might have to put a different combination of motor in it. But we're going to make it do wheel stands. Why? Well, hell, why the hell not, man? We're Sharp Customs. I want a RC quarter scale coupe that does damn wheel stands. That's what I want. That's what I want. We're going to make it happen. Don't you worry about it. That's our short little video for tonight. Hope you all enjoyed it. What can I say? Share, like, subscribe. I want you guys to give me some better comments. You guys are not giving me... Come on, man. I want to comment back to all you people out there in YouTube land. And, give me some insight. Give me some insight so I can talk to you. Okay? I love you all, man. Peace. I'm out.